So picture this, it's 2026. If you're a freelancer, you've got a really weird problem on your hands. The AI tools you're using make you unbelievably fast, just incredibly efficient. But if you're still billing by the hour, you're actually punishing yourself for that speed. You're working faster, but you're earning less. This is what we're calling the AI pricing paradox, and today we are going to solve it. Just look at these numbers. It's brutal. Before AI, a 5-hour project at $50 an hour, you'd bank a solid $250. But now, with AI, you can blaze through that exact same project in 30 minutes? The problem is, with that old hourly model, your invoice just plummeted to a measly $25. You've literally lost $225 just because you got better at your job. This math just doesn't add up. And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The old system is fundamentally broken in the age of AI. It actually rewards you for being slow and punishes you for being an expert. This isn't just a small issue, it's a total train wreck for freelancers, and it means we have to completely change how we think about what our work is actually worth. Okay, so the very first and honestly the most crucial mindset shift you have to make is this. The hourly rate is dead. It's time to stop selling little blocks of your time, which, let's be honest, AI has made super cheap, and start selling what clients actually care about: outcomes. I mean, really think about it from the client side for a second. Do they actually care if you spent 10 hours or 10 minutes on their project? No, of course not. What they care about is that their sales went up, or their website is getting more traffic, or that their biggest headache of a problem has just vanished. They're buying a solution. That is where the real value is. Sooner or later, you know it's coming. You're going to get this question. It's the classic question from clients who are still stuck in that old way of thinking. In the past, this might have thrown you off, but from now on, you're going to have a powerful new answer ready to go. This right here, this is your new script. You should probably memorize it. It instantly reframes the whole conversation. You pivot away from time, which is a low-value thing to talk about, and you steer the conversation towards results and value. You immediately go from being a hired hand to being a strategic partner who's invested in their success. So this new mindset leads us directly to a super practical way to price our work. If you're not pricing by the hour, how do you price? Well, the answer is you price based on value. And a fantastic place to start is something called the 10% rule. First, let's just get a clear definition on the table. Value-based pricing basically just unhooks your income from the clock. Your fee becomes a reflection of the financial gain you're providing to your client. It's all about their return on investment, not your time spent. Let's walk through a quick example. Let's say you build an AI-powered email campaign for a client, and after talking with them, you figure out that this campaign is probably going to generate an extra $100,000 in sales for them over the next year. That number, $100,000, that's the value you're creating. Okay, so now we apply that 10% rule. You'd price this project at $10,000. Now, from the client's perspective, this is an amazing deal. They're investing 10 grand to make 100 grand back. That's a 10x return. To them, it feels like a total bargain, an absolute no-brainer. And this is the part that is so important. It doesn't matter if it only took you 2 hours to set up that automation. The client isn't paying you for those 2 hours. They are paying for the decade of experience, the trial and error, the expertise that taught you how to get them that incredible result in just 2 hours. All right, on to the next tactic. You should never, ever present a client with just one price. You want to guide their decision-making using a really powerful psychological trick called the anchor effect. And the way you do that is with a 3-tier pricing strategy. So here's what that looks like. You offer a basic package, right? It's got just the essentials. Then you have a standard option, which is usually the most popular one, at about double the price. And finally, you have a premium VIP package, the whole shebang, priced at maybe 5 times the basic tier. This structure immediately gives the client a sense of control and choice. And here is the magic trick, the psychology behind it. By giving them options, you completely shift the question inside the client's head. They stop asking, should I hire this person, yes or no? And they start asking themselves, which one of these options is the best fit for me? You've basically already won the job. Now you're just working out the details. Now, these tactics are amazing for individual projects, but true financial freedom comes from predictability. And that means moving beyond one-off gigs and really focusing on building a solid base of clients on retainer. The difference is like night and day. One-off projects, they lead to that super stressful feast or famine cycle that every freelancer knows and hates. Retainers, on the other hand, they create predictable, recurring revenue month after month. That gives you the financial stability you need to actually grow your business without constantly worrying. So, what does a retainer offer actually sound like? Well, it's all about ongoing management and value. For example, instead of just setting up a system for them, you offer to run it. You're promising continuous value in exchange for a consistent monthly fee. It's a partnership. And this combination is, frankly, the holy grail for freelancers. Retainers give you that consistent income that feels like a salary, while AI automates a ton of the ongoing work. You get the best of both worlds. You get the financial security and the freedom of being your own boss. Okay, let's pull all of this together into a simple, actionable script you can literally use on your next client call. This is the 3-step framework for framing your value perfectly every single time. It's really simple. Step 1, discovery. You dig deep and ask, what does 100% success look like for your business? You want to tie it to revenue. Step 2, connection. You frame your service as the direct solution to achieving that goal. And finally, step 3, options. You promise them a proposal with 3 different investment levels. This process turns what could be an awkward price conversation into a value conversation every single time. Look, the AI revolution is here. It's making us faster than we've ever been. But the old rules of billing by the hour just don't work anymore. The key takeaway is this. Use AI for speed, absolutely. But you must use strategy, value-based pricing, tiered options, and retainers to actually keep the profit. So I want to leave you with this question to think about. Go back and consider the biggest project you've ever worked on. Looking back on it now, knowing what you know about the real value you provided, were you paid what you were truly worth? It's time to make sure that for every single project from here on out, the answer to that question is a confident yes.